Hey, how you guys doing? Joe here, Mode Tripper. We're at a new spot. Someone gave us permission to use. They have like 200 acres near my place, so thought we'd come out for a fall night camp and cook up a steak, do the whole bushcraft scene. I got an oilskin tarp, which I've never used before, so we got to set that up, which might be a learning curve for me because it's so super heavy, or heavier than sil nylon at least. What else? I have an axe, my backpack from the Hidden Woodsman. This is gonna be a fun night. Tripper's here, he's got his backpack on too. We're just walking around the woods in search of a suitable spot to set up this tarp. Come here. I have no sleeping pad, which means we have to get up off the ground somehow. Probably spruce boughs will make a bough bed. And also I have a wool blanket to keep me warm tonight, so we'll be making a fire, sleeping by the fire type thing. Yep, this is the spot. Here's the clearing. Beauty colors, right? Nice opening too. We're gonna camp right around here. I'm thinking somewhere in this general area. We've got open sky, there's no deadfall around, and relatively flat ground. We'll just have to find a specific spot here. For light and for flat ground and for distancing between trees, I like this birch here and this red oak here. Okay, so that means I got a good almost 10 feet of space here that I need to clear out a little bit and prepare to have a camp here. Tripper's laying over by my backpack because I have his ball with me. I'm sure once I start throwing sticks, he'll be coming over though. And there he is. Hey, come here. Let me take your backpack off. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Let's take that off. Back. Good boy. And he's off. You got that, do you? This old rotted birch has got to go, but it's going to be rotted inside. No. Leave it. Okay. Leave it. Here. There you go. Man, I hope that was on camera. Oh, it wasn't. Perfect. That's the piece of birch that I threw. There is this deadfall that potentially could come down, so let's loose cannon this bad boy. It almost loose cannoned me on the dome. Watch out, man. Hey, go over there. This way. This way. Stop. Here, ready? Okay, I'm gonna worry about that. Careful my camera, dude. No, don't dig there because I'm going to be laying there. You're going to make it all sorts of uneven. Watch out. Take it. Take it. Go. What's up, Tripper? You my good boy? I'll go through what I have quickly later on. Right now, I'm kind of wanting to get this stuff up because it's almost supper time. Came out here late today. Autumn had her surgery today on her eye. They put the tube in and it went well, so that's good for her tear duct. That's the second surgery she's had on it. Okay. So here is the tarp, and this is from Bushcraft, Spain, if I am not mistaken. I will get it right in a second if that's wrong. Hey, bud? Am I a happy boy? Huh? You a good boy? That's what you want. Throw it over there, you're gonna have to find it. It's over there, go get it. Crazy dog. Okay, so let's check this bad boy out. Yes, Bushcraft Spain. I'll get a close up on this logo. So these guys, there's a dog here. These guys reached out to me on Instagram and asked if I wanted any of their products. They said they wanted to send me a tarp. So I said, okay, sounds good. So thanks, guys. And if you want to check them out, Bushcraft Spain, at Bushcraft Spain. So it looks to be 10 by 10. I could be wrong. And let's try. Okay, I gotta get his ball. Let's try to set this up in the Adirondack winch configuration. He's looking up in the tree like. It's not in the tree. You gotta watch where I throw it then. If you don't, yeah, it's not up there, man. Those are leaves. They kind of look similar. Same color at least. Come on, over here. Hey, Trevor, this way. Search your ball. Where's your ball? Search. Search. Tripper, where's your ball? Yes. Good boy. Good dog. Pay attention next time, homie. So what's the benefit here of using this oilskin? Well, certainly near the fire it's better. There's not going to be any sparks or anything in it. And well, honestly, I never have a problem with my nylon ones. Even if they do get sparks, it's not the end of the world. It is nice to have a kit like this. The wool blanket, you know, the heavy kit, the big axe. I like that type of stuff for the fall and the winter, so it's cool. It's a very like nostalgic, vintagey type feel, and useful as well. So we'll get this cheap 330 cord on. I don't think it's 550. Who needs 550 pounds of braking strength all the time, am I right? I am right. Imagine that. Oh, this is really foamy. It's real foamy. So we're going to put this on a diagonal, as is standard for the Adirondack wind shelter. So it's not actually that heavy. It's a very thin as far as cotton or wax canvas would go. I thought it would be much thicker, but I'm happy it's not. Saves on the weight. And it's plenty durable. Seems at least plenty durable. I like the color of it. It's green. So here's the corner. 1, 2. And go right here. On both sides, put a toggle in there. Yep. Alright, we'll get some toggles made. Start staking this thing out. I'm going to make some heavy duty toggles, so I'm going to use my axe and my saw. Good boy. Good unit, good boy. Get back. Make a little notch maybe. Want me help? No. I think that's a cow, if you guys can hear that. I think that's a cow mooing. Alright, let's get this fixed. So, that's up there tight now. It's very tight. I can tie a stopper knot there, but we might have to adjust it later on. So, but then I can slide this whole thing this way or that way if I want. I guess not this way because my knot's there, but I can slide it the other way if I want to. But she's pretty solid where she is. I might tuck it right up against this one. But see how tight I can get it now? Okay, so that's that. We're now going to toggle out, or sorry, peg out the sides there. So here's the very tip of the back here. We're going to count up two tabs. This tarp has a lot of tabs everywhere, which is super handy. And we'll just move that up. We won't even need to use the notch I made because it's got this hump on it, which is fine. So pull it back as tight as you want. Maybe leave a little bit of slack to play with. There's a second one. Oh look, I can use my notch this time. Yay! And the notch works fine. We'll leave a little bit of slack again. And we'll pound these in with my axe once we know that this is where we want it to be. Okay, looking good to me. Go on, back off. Back off, Tripper. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with the way that this came all together. It's got a nice amount of room in it, but if I pull it back from the tie out back here, I'm gonna get much more room. The beauty about this thing too, I only really used one ridge line to put it up. I staked it all to the ground, perfect height for that. And I'm only gonna use the other piece of the ridge line to tie it back. So small amount of cordage on this, and I could definitely use much less than this. This is just the leftovers, so I'm gonna leave it long. All right, working up a sweat too, which is nice. It was brisk, baby. Johnny, anyone? All right. So you can really see what I mean here where I'm losing space. So let's pull that bad boy up. So you just take a little bite, loop it through this middle tab, and all these tabs are super reinforced, which is pretty nice. Probably necessary because of all the weight it's gonna hold up. And this piece of rope is a little too long. Okay, so that's on there. Now, voila! Look at the space you get. Pretty slick. So then if bad weather comes, let's throw this down. Either put it down here, put it down here even, or way up here if I wanted. But for now, I feel all right with it being just right there. Slick. Okay, we're gonna build a big fire in front. Let's get the bedroll out. Alright, so I've got my Gore-Tex bivvy here, my Italian wool blanket, and I will need to make myself a mattress, like I said, a bed, a bough bed. So it looks like it dips down here. Maybe I'll put my head on this side, build it up a little bit, but I can get way back in here. The bed doesn't have to be that much wider than my bedroll here. Maybe that wide would be perfect. And then the dog can sleep behind. Perfect, yep. Slick. Okay, one arm load down. Need a couple more of those probably. Okay, that's two. I could probably use another one, to be honest with you. I'm super hungry. There's no shortage of firewood at all right here, so I'm gonna get a fire going and cook up my steak and stuff and deal with the rest of this later. I gotta get this out of the way of the fire. That's the point. So maybe the bed's getting made real quick. I would enjoy a somewhat comfortable sleep, so I'm just gonna roughly throw these in right now, and I'll mess around with it later. I'm just, any of the big stalks, I'm just putting on the outside where my body's not gonna be at, so I don't have to lay on any thick sticks. And this is all just creating this is also creating a groundwork for the actual mattress, the actual bough bed that can be woven better after. That actually might be enough. I might just go end up getting like a topper ones, because look at how much loft I have. I do have to get more, but look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, it's even got the little bit of incline for the head. I'm actually going to leave these just like this and get more and place them in other spots, because I like that incline a lot. Good for laying out here watching the fire at night. Okay, fire time. Chicka chicka. I had to collect some rocks. I grabbed one already when I was getting my wood. Super impressed with this forest. It's got all the resources. So I want the fire a good step away. So we'll start it here. That's a good marker. Again, I can go get more rocks after and stuff. I'm just trying to get everything started. Get it rocking. So no one comes in knocking, you know? Good boy. Okay folks, I got my firewood prepped out there, and lots more to cut up. I've got a little platform of thicker logs, or thicker branches rather. I'm just going to try and throw a spark right into this and have it go. Nice. Sometimes turning it upside down helps quite a lot if you don't put it out. 1 minute, buddy. Go. And I'll just add, this is all cedar. We're using cedar to start it with, and then we'll get the hardwood on there after. But the cedar is a nice, light, very dry wood where I got it from the bottom branches of these big cedars. Oh, I know. You're going to be okay though, I promise you. Get some good flames going. No, leave my wood alone. heavy axe for this. Watch out, big guy. Back up. Go. Okay, that's enough. Crazy. So that's a solid piece of maple. We got a few more of those. I've already got a bunch. We're good. We're doing just fine. Having this this tree down here is super handy. Use it for sitting on, cutting wood on, talking about, jumping over, you know. Trying to stretch this fire out a little bit. I'm not going to do like an extremely long fire, you know what I mean, but maybe half the length of my body. Maybe another couple rocks we'll get, maybe 3 feet or so. Use the axe. Pretty clean, pretty clean. No. I'm gonna take it away from you, man. Oh, no joke, this stuff is extremely dense. Like, ooh. That's hard. Feels like iron compared to the other wood. It's dense. Very dense, heavy too. So that'll be very good wood. I do want to cook on maple. No. No, move. Just let me do this. Just let me do this, and you can get your own. Go get your own. There's lots. Here. There you go. I'm never throwing a stick for my dog again. Not gonna do it. Tripper. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. You gotta stop, man. It's so loud. People aren't gonna be able to handle that. Okay, we're making a tripod. Doing wraps and fraps, going around the sticks, then going around the rope with itself. Just tighten it up. I'm gonna tie it off. Just an overhand. Then I'll use the rest of this rope to to tie up the pot hanger potentially. Okay. Gonna be okay. Oh, this is loose. Could retie that if I need to, but I think it's gonna be quite all right for what I need. Okay. Stretching it out a little bit more so it doesn't catch on fire. It is dry wood. I try to use off the ground like I showed you, but I guess this one is pretty dry too. But that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Okay. I bought myself something which I should have had for a long time. A Leatherman. Super useful. This one is the Sidekick. So yeah, I'm going to use this right now. Don't tell him. And I've got a can of beans to go with my steak. So I didn't even check out before I bought it, but I did check out before I left my house. It does have a can opener on it. Let's just find it. Other side. Other side of the Sidekick. What are you doing, buddy? No, don't start that. Jumping at the flames. Alright, there we go. Hey, don't. No. Alright. First time trying to use it. Nice. It works. How handy is that? I've only ever used the Swiss Army knife one, but this is working just fine. Leatherman's a good brand for sure. Takes a minute, but that's alright. Super handy thing to have anyways, right? And you don't even have to do the whole thing. You could just probably do half of it. Maybe this is probably even good here. And we'll just pry the lid back. I think we can do that at least. Oh, this is sketchy. Yeah, let's not do that. See that going wrong right quick, eh? Chipper's digging holes and throwing dirt onto my tarp. Alright. Okay. We did it. Yay. Only a couple metal fragments in there. We'll just walk it off later on. Don't worry, Tripper will get some of my steak, but he has an abundance of dog food here as well. He brought in his backpack. Oops. And he can get the ground beans. The ground beans. No.
two ways of making the notch, the bird's beak notch, and we're pretty much done. Two different heights I can hang it now. I can make a third if I wanted, or a fourth. It's not necessary though because we can adjust the rope. Just tied a little loose knot on there, and I'm wrapping it around the tripod to lose height because it was too low. So let's try it now. Okay, cool. It's a good height off. I can even probably raise it up a little bit by moving the tripod. Yeah, perfect. I don't want to cook them fast at all. It's a narrow pot, so I want to cook them slow and stir them a lot. I also got to get my steak on still. Pièce de résistance. The pièce de résistance. I got a plate. I got Tripper's quilt. I got food? Do I have food? Is this food? I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. It's 6:53. I do have food. Look at that. I have the steaks. And I also, please tell me I have the steak spice. I have the steak spice. Bonus. This is a New York. Not my favorite, but it's going to be super good. Well, thanks to Bushcraft Spain for sending the old oilskin canvas tarp. Very nice of you. It smells bloody. Bloody. Ooh, it stings. I got a saw cut on the tip of my thumb. Me and this cow are blood brothers now. The end of the keg spice is quite peppery. Quite peppery. Quite, yes, quite. Quite. Get in there. Okay. Happy with that. You know what, I haven't done this in some time, but I think I'm going to just put the steak right on the coals. It's a nice flavor that way. Plus I have the steak spice, it should be pretty good. These are all, 90% of these are maple coals. Just trying to get the residual ash off first. Not that it matters at all. Okay, well, let's try this anyway. What's going on, big guy? Look at that camo. Look at that camo. What is it for that such a dark base? The rest of his body blends in pretty good. Good boy. I think I might as well move these down a touch too. Because that's not going to take too long to cook, I don't think. I think it's probably time to flip this. Oh. Alright, I'm calling that steak done. Let's get it off there. Those beans need to cook a little bit longer. Steak will sit. It'll be perfect. Get the cut open the steak, see how we did. That's a scrambled dough, well done. That's pretty raw. I think it might be too raw for my liking, to be honest with you guys. Let's see near the end. The end looks fine. Yeah, maybe I'll just throw a couple pieces back on, just in the middle. These are all look fine to me. Holy smokes. A little bit of charred wood on there. That's really, really, really tender. And really good. Super, super good. Wow. 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 Man, I'm going to eat this until it doesn't taste to my liking, and then if that happens, I'll throw it back on the fire, but wow. Wow. Cheers. Goodness, the chard adds to it so much. Mmm. Mmm. I'll just be drinking water tonight. These type of woods remind me of my old stomping grounds I used to come to a scout. Granted, there's way more resources here. Rocks, spruce trees, hemlock trees, balsam fir trees, lots of stuff. What are you doing? Stop. A crying dog. I'm gonna give Tripper some food. Wow, this is good. I can't believe how good that steak is. I'm not playing that up one bit. Perfect. I could probably pour this bean sauce on his food. He'd probably like that. And put the scraps of steak that I don't eat it with it too. Maybe I'll just wait to feed him. Relax. Here, good boy. There you go. Yeah, chill out for a minute. Man. That is super good. Taste-o-vision. Come on, Elon. I swallowed a bean whole. I inhaled a bean. No, back up. That's my food. Back up. You're a little pushy, man. I'm really enjoying this. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. I'm done eating. Getting yourself at the saw is always bad. Uh-oh. I just got 2 pieces of steak that I have to throw back on a little bit. They were just too raw for my liking. Scrambled dough, well done. But Tripper's getting a lot of pieces of good meat and some fat in there. Not going to give him all the fat because I like it and it's not that great for him. You're just going to go ahead? Alright. I'm not going to give him any of the bean juice just because I don't know how good it is for dogs. There we go. I've got to fix my bed, get more firewood before it gets too dark. It is 7:30. The sun goes down right around 7:30. I think 7:37 today. But I have residual light for a little bit. I have to clean up camp as well. and find a spot for my food for overnight. But yeah, not too hard to do. We'll get it done. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more rocks for this if I want to stretch it out too. It's not feeling like it's getting cold at all. There's some clouds in the sky, so maybe it won't get too cold tonight. Hopefully. I'm just going to click it right to this toggle here. I'm just going to clip it right to this toggle here. And we will fight off any crazy bear attacks or anything. No worries. See, he got the sauce anyway. He's got the drip, he's got the sauce. This is Tripper's pad. I told you I would tell you what it was. It is the Climate Static V short. And actually it has a pretty awesome valve system. It's very easy to blow up, so we'll get that set up for Tripper now. Yeah, he's got plenty of room behind me here. I've messed around with my bed. I didn't get any more boughs, but I think it's going to be fine. This is you over here. Hey. Yeah. Good dog. Lay down. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. I might stuff my coat underneath where my butt is, but other than that, super happy with this. Really sheltered in here without even pulling that flap over. Tripper's super sheltered. Yeah, this is golden. We'll get his, let's get his quilt out, because this is an integral part of his sleep system. Good boy. Yeah, you're my sucker, aren't you? Yeah, buddy. This isn't what it came in. I just repurposed the stuff sacks or the compression sacks for whatever outing I need. That's his hex cam top quilt from UGQ Outdoor. That just goes right on top of him. Tuck him in, and look at that. He's gonna get up and run away. Not time for you yet, eh, bud? But anyways, that's the setup. Sitting pretty. Feeling very comfy. No, if you knock over my camera into the fire, that's gonna be real bad. Be real bad. Ugh. Oh my goodness, dude. Look inside. Nice and comfy. Super comfy. And me and Tripper can share that wool blanket too. He can lay on me, half on me. I'm cool with that. Right, Trips? Whatever, bro. This is perfect. The wind is blowing the smoke to the side of my shelter and out. So it's perfect in there. Not getting smoked out at all. And I'm just cutting wood off this fallen tree right here. My can tree. The can's getting shorter and shorter. Like, I'll take this piece now, take that piece, all these. And it doesn't matter if they're a little damp or anything like that, because it's just a long fire and they're just making a good good base for it. It's starting to go good. Lots of coals. What's y'all doing? What's y'all doing, Tripper? So tonight will be the first time Tripper's ever camped out with me, not in a tent. So we'll be sleeping under the stars. This thing's completely open. He can wander around. I'm not tying him up or anything. It'll be a good test for him. So, yeah, we'll see. He's already running around crazy. He never goes too far, but he smells things. He checks things out. I'm sure he'll wake me up a couple times. Careful, Mike. Oh, I guess I'm holding my camera. Careful, my tripod. I really enjoy camping under a tarp for the airflow, the sight, the nostalgic, just feeling more at one, not inside something. So I'd like to be able to do this with Tripper. He's crazy. You've been around fire your whole life, man. You're almost 2 years old now. Just leave it, okay? Come here. Come lay down. Come on. Come on. Come sit with me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Tripper. Come here. He's ignoring me. Come here. Come on. Lay down. Sit on my bivvy and little blanket and bough bed. Hey, good boy. Boys are good boys. Oh, I know. You're gonna be okay. And he goes, there he goes again. Yeah. So this should be a fun night. Lots of moisture coming out of some of those logs I can hear. This place has an abundance of wood, which is awesome. Nobody comes back into here or anything. I want to say thank you to the people letting me use this. I'm sure they're going to watch. You guys are awesome. And your cow is awesome as well. He wanted to lay there. I tried to get him to lay in his bed back behind me. He parked his caboose right there, which is totally fine. Let's cuddle up next to the fire. It's going good too. There you go, boy. I think those are just cars you hear, man. Yeah, I'm not trying to lie, like, whoa, snap. We're not out in the boonies on this trip at all. This is still a big plot of land. Certainly, and there's still bears and wolves and lynx and maybe cougar and bobcat and coyote and anything else you can think of in northern Ontario type thing. They'll be coming through here for sure, without a doubt. But the road, I can hear the road from here. I didn't know that I would be able to, but it doesn't matter. I'm totally cool with it. This is a quick thing. Autumn. This was the second surgery she had. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And if this one does, and the first one had like a 90% success rate, and it didn't work on her for her clogged tear duct. And with all the delays and everything, we had to jump on this one when we could. And anyways, it seems like it turned out okay. We won't know if it sticks until she's got to keep a tube in there for 3 months, I think. So if that doesn't work, then it's plastic surgery. But we're thankful and hopeful and faithful that it will work this time. Anyways, I put out an Instagram post today, right when it was happening, the surgery, and just asking people for well wishes and prayers if they did that and stuff, and got a outpouring. I had like 20,000 views on the video on Instagram, and like a ton of people giving their support, which was really nice to see. So thank you. I just got up and stoked the fire. I finally got Tripper down behind me. I don't know if he's going to stay there or not. It doesn't look that way. But it's almost 9:30 now. Probably I got a little bit more firewood here, and then I got a bunch right behind if I need it. And he's gone. I don't know how this is going to work out, but yeah. Anyways, if anything significant happens, I'll let you know. Come here, buddy. It's time to lay down. Come over here. Come on. Tripper, relax. Relax. Come here. Come here. Oh, man. not getting any sleep. He's all over the map. The fire's out. Oh, I passed out pretty good around like 10 o'clock until about 2 in the morning. I got up, stoked the fire again, and then slept until about 5. I heard this rooster crowing like crazy. You'll probably hear it in a minute here. It's cold. I gotta get a fire going again, but good sleep, real good sleep. That bough bed worked out okay, but I didn't. Man, me and Trevor were cuddling pretty good there. I was even using some of his top quilt. He was on top of me and stuff because it got cold. Gotta love a tripod. Super easy to work with. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Alright, that water's done. I just threw some nice sized cooking logs on, because I do want to get a good base of coals before I start to cook my bacon. I slept in my pants last night. I slept in everything you see me wearing last night. I did have long johns and a long sleeve underwear on top, like a long sleeve shirt to wear underneath as well. But I didn't put them on. I didn't want to get out of that wool blanket after that 5 o'clock in the morning one, or that 2 o'clock in the morning one, sorry. After 5, I just laid there freaking shivering. But anyways, all is well. Tripper did really good actually. Last night when he finally settled down, I don't even think he got up. I slept pretty hard, but normally I imagine I would hear like his pad moving around, all that nonsense, or him barking and stuff. I didn't hear anything. He stayed there with me. I think he got up probably around 5, started poking around when I did, but yeah, man, did pretty good. He's wound up this morning. I already fed him like you saw. I'm gonna give him some bacon as well. Oh, I did stuff my gloves and my puffy underneath my butt last night. It helped. I stayed off the ground. I didn't feel any cold off the ground. That was pretty good. So, but it did get cold. There's like a freaking whole symphony of cars coming by now. All right, let's get this this pot off. Well, I'm waiting for my fire to die down and my tea to steep. I can show you the rest of the gear that was in my bag that I told you I would. I'll tell you right now, there was not much. So, the can of beans I had in there, Tripper had his own bowl. I did have my plate, but I guess I didn't need it considering I ate my beans out of the pot and I cooked my steak right on the coals, so there was no need for the fanciness of a plate. I do have in here socks, long underwear. Like I said, I could use this for propping myself up at night if the ground's uneven, as a pillow, which I should have done. What else? I don't know, warm clothes, somewhere to sit. Didn't really need it. Just a stuff sack for his quilt. I had my food in this Hidden Woodsman red pouch, same pouch as my clothes. I had a 5x7 tarp, which I did not use. I thought I might put on the ground. I didn't need it. The reason I brought my bivvy was just to give me a little bit of buffer off of the boughs. I didn't even get inside of it or anything. I thought I could if it really got bad. I could get the whole sleeping bag inside the bivvy and everything. I just, again, didn't do it. I was dead to the world when I was asleep, and there was no real wanting to get out when I wasn't. I did bring a grill. I'm going to be cooking my bacon on the little grill this morning. Just my axe mask, some cordage, some lightweight cordage, which I never had to use, a GoPro mount, which I never had to use, a handkerchief. What else? Oh, just Tripper's ball, some batteries for my cameras, and that's about it. So I had bacon in that food bag, and then everything else you saw. So not much, more than enough for the night for sure. What's that? Hey? What is it? I'm sure this is the first time he's heard a rooster. Here they come to stop the rooster. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get some rocks. I'm gonna put them on the sides of this fire. I'm gonna put my grill across. And we'll cook up some bacon. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, it's flaming up too, so we're gonna have to watch that. Oh, that's a big spider. Go away from my home. Thank you. He's like, but you're in my home. You're in my home, bro. This is a pretty good setup. This is a USGI bivvy with my Italian wool blanket inside of it. Kind of thick once it's rolled up, but it fits in the bottom straps of that backpack, and yeah, it's pretty durable, pretty bomb-proof. I wouldn't worry about it with the fire. I wouldn't worry about it with a lot of stuff. You know what? Let's do another giveaway. I'll give away that backpack again. So last time Malcolm gave away like 3 backpacks, I think, from that giveaway. I'll give away my personal. I have 2 of them. He sent me 2, so I'll give away my personal. You know, I'll let you pick. You can have the one that I've used like a handful of times. It smells like campfire smoke. It's got some dirt on it and stuff. Or I'll send you the brand new one. Whatever you decide. I want you to, again, go follow The Hidden Woodsman on Instagram. I'll tell him to make a post, and it'll be like, comment on this post for the giveaway or something like that, or it'll be a picture of the backpack, something along those lines. Just say, I'm in. You need to follow him, okay, if you haven't already. And yeah, just tell him Joe sent you. Okay, and he'll pick a winner in maybe a week or 2. And then I'll let him announce it again, and I will send you. Because I don't want to have him send one again. He sent away 3 already. He had a crazy response from the last one, which is great. But he sent away 3 packs. That's his livelihood. Hey, stop. Stop. So I'll send mine and one of those red bags with it, okay? Anyways, yeah, they're a really good backpack, man. No joke. Time to flip the bacon, is that what you're telling me? What's up? And bark. And bark. 3, 2, 1, bark. I know, buddy. We'll get out of here soon. You're crazy. Here, you know what? You know what? Let's throw your ball for you, huh? You want your ball? I'll get your ball. Stay there. Okay. Here, back. There he goes. Oh yeah. Oh yes. It's looking great. It's looking fantastic. It's getting nice and smoked from the maple. Only half of it though, because it's overlapped a little bit, but it's okay, it's alright. Alright, look how smoky those are getting. We're gonna call those done. Super smoked bacon. Which one? Which one? Which one is deserving of the first bite? I'll go with this one. It's very good. Very good. This might be a quick grub session. Man, look how pretty this forest is. If anyone's interested in the size, what it folds down to, it's relatively small. I don't know how much, 4 or 5 pounds maybe, 3. I don't even know how to judge that. But anyways, that's it compared to my bedroll. Not too bad. Seems a touch fatter. That's the problem, eh? You're at home, you get everything super neat, tidy, and then you come out, it never works out on the way out. But I even tried. I actually tried this time to make it tight. Like a tiger. You know? Okay. This should work, no problem. Yep. Alright. Oh, there she goes, super tight. Yeah, that's maxed right out. Okay. Put the axe in there too, it doesn't help. Oh man, another spider. Just chilling. It's not that the backpack is maxed out, it's that the bedroll on the bottom is very, very large and the straps are maxed out. You could add longer straps, I'm sure. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. Tripper and I had a really good time. We have this spot that we can come to now. Very pretty spot. We got a bed halfway made, tripod up, a little bit of a fire pit made. So, yeah, we'll be able to come back and enjoy this spot out. Maybe do a winter camping video here or something like that. But what you can expect is some real epic stuff this winter and this fall. Lots of extended out there camps, camps with the dog, camps with friends, camps by myself. So it should be lots of fun stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, we're going to get out of here. You know what time it is, buddy. Come on. Come. Yeah, you just had to get your ball first. See, the problem is your mouth is open now. And here, look at me. There you go. There you go, bud. Let's just ignore the ball for a minute because I got to buckle you up, please and thank you. Leave it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.